Hello everybody, Bets Golden here with Renia. Today I want to make a clear acetate insert for my planner. The new year coming up, I want to change out my planner and I'm going to be using this beautiful paper by Prima. It's so lovely. It's the Flirty Fleur collection. I just love it. It has some foiling done already on it. This is one of my favorite sheets. And I thought that the frosted pack would match beautifully with it. Look at this sheet. Isn't that so cool? It has notes and gets stuff done. It's like it's made for a planner. Beautiful. Today, shine bright, sweet and sassy. Just has a whole bunch of really fun stuff on it. And then this one also is foiled and then the back side. So I want to create a clear something. This is what I mean by clear is this is a acetate insert that I have in my work planner. Basically, it's a 7x4 size. So we're going to make one today, and we're going to use the frosted variety pack. I'm going to pull this color out of it, which is the turquoise, as well as the silver, and I'm going to make some confetti. Before I do that, though, I need to take my pocket that I'm going to use on my laminator. I have a Scotch laminator. I got it from Joann's. I used my 40% off coupon. Regular price on it I think was like 40 bucks. I paid $25 for it. I got the Scotch, and the reason is because finding the Scotch pouches in which you can laminate with is easier than finding some of the other brands that are out there that have laminators that you can only get literally at a craft store or your local craft store, your big box store, and sometimes they go out of business, and Scotch has been in business for a while, so that's why I went out and bought it. Plus, Scotch is a little bit more economical than those other ones. So I took this pouch that I have, and I don't need the whole thing. I don't want to laminate the whole thing. So what you need to do is you need to figure out where your open side is and where your closed side is. So there we go. So I want to make sure that I don't cut this end off. But I do need to measure this down to 7x4 for my insert, because that's the insert size that I'm going to be using for this project. I'm going to go ahead and just cut this down to a 7x4, making sure that I leave the folded end intact. So I'm going to cut on the opposite end. If you're doing this project, do your measurements first before you cut it down. This again is just for my personal planner. I have it down, cut down to the proper size. Now, something you want to keep in mind is just because I cut those pieces off doesn't mean I can't use them. I can use them, and I will in a future project. I'm just going to have to be careful with making sure I line it up evenly. And even then, if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I can trim it. So I'm going to open this up like so, and I'm going to create some confetti with my punch. Right here, this is a confetti punch by EK. You could even do this with any kind of punch, really. I want to use the Starstruck of the silver as well as the turquoise. I'm going to double these up. I like to run these through my punches doubled up. And I'm just going to punch, have it facing me. The beauty of this is, as you can see, I didn't get it all perfect right there, which is okay. It's just confetti. You can do this with scissors too if you want a similar look. So I need to just lay this out, sprinkle it around. So once I get this to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and I want to add in a little bit of these gold sequins as well. And then a little bit of this glitter. I'm going to carefully fold this over, like so. And then to put it through my laminator, I need to go ahead and put it in just a, whoops, here's an old one, a piece of copy paper that I folded in half. Any paper will do. It doesn't have to be a copy paper. Some people prefer construction paper or cardstock, just whatever you have on hand and a lot of. So I need to slip that in like so, making sure it's nice and flat. I'm going to shut this, and then I'm going to go ahead and just slip this through my laminator. Be very careful when you're working with a laminator because it gets very hot. Obviously, it needs to get hot to melt down those patches, right? So now we are left with this beautiful clear acetate sheet. And what we need to do is we need to put our holes in. What I have discovered when putting holes in this is not to use a punch, or if you have a Happy Planner that it doesn't like to, the punch that comes with the Happy Planner, it doesn't necessarily like to punch. It really can't handle much thickness. So I just take a Sharpie marker and I line up another insert. I line up an insert and then I just mark it with a Sharpie. I go through with my Crop-A-Dile on the largest hole and I just punch. I have a lovely insert, and let me show you what that looks like against the paper, and then I'll put it in my planner so you can see how nicely it fits. I'm going to take this sheet, it's my favorite, and just back it on that. See how pretty that is? It's sparkly, and the cool thing is when you turn it over, since the Renia foil paper, the star struck is the same on both sides, you get the same look. How cool is that? So here's the planner that I'm thinking I'm going to set up with this, and it just slips right on in here like so, and boom, now you have a cute little insert that you can use in your planner. You can even add a tab to the side after you're done. That'd be cute too. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section down below. Make sure you check out the Renia foil paper website along with their blog for more inspiration. And if you have not followed me or subscribed to my channel, Bets Golden, please go ahead and do so, and also subscribe to the Renia channel. Until next time, happy crafting!